Hey folks, it's JANG here with a look at all of the first release LEGO Dimensions toys for the Ninjago theme. As of the initial release here, I've got 3 fun packs that comprise everything that they've done in physical form for this theme. It's Zane's fun pack, Nia's fun pack, and Jay's fun pack. Each figure comes with an exclusive NFC toy tag, which has the information about the pack preloaded onto it, and it has a print that will not come off. So these each will always store the information for that figure, and each one of these will unlock all of the extra content that you can access once you get one of these. Zane and Jay are from last season, same figures that have just been repeated over here, and you get the full Samurai X version of Nia. These two have pretty nice prints actually on the backs, but you have to take a bunch of stuff off to be able to really see that stuff and to appreciate it. Get the alternate faces for Zane, and for Nia, obviously Nia has her Samurai X face mask kind of disguise option there, but then just the regular normal human face towards the front. And Zane has his alternate face. Well, this is the one that you saw from the front, but now you can see more of it, which has the full kind of heads-up screen and visor that's come down, and also the extra optic device. The Ninjacopter is included in the Zane Fun Pack, and this goes back to the rebooted season. This one actually looks pretty good. I mean, there are a lot of things that you could look at with this right next to the full-size thing, you know, just referencing real pictures or the actual full build that are off, but I really feel that for its scale, they've captured all the important details here. You can clearly see exactly what it's trying to be, and I think the build really makes sense here, and especially when you consider that this is not designed to be just this. They also have the alternate builds, which you can get by upgrading in-game, and they also will show you the instructions for these online. If you go to the LEGO Dimensions website, there's the first level of upgrade, which is made from the same parts, the Glaciator, which is a bomber it looks like, and then this is the fully upgraded version, the Freeze Fighter, which is like a speeder that also shoots. I think all of these are able to shoot, including the Ninjacopter in-game, but not the physical product. Nia's Samurai Mech, included in the Nia Fun Pack, is one of the more impressive looking and larger builds from this entire series for LEGO Dimensions. Has a nice build to it actually. I appreciate the triple ball piece that's used here for the hips, and it's got the pauldrons that come across, or epaulets, I'm not sure exactly how it is. They kind of flap down from the top. This is done pretty well. They even have elbows kind of approximated, although you're not able to really turn the arms in and out just a little bit, unfortunately. But this does still work as a toy. You can take this off and just set it down on the ground and use it as just a mech. You're not able to really attach a figure to it like this, but I think it looks pretty good, and I do appreciate the amount of articulation that it has for its very small size. You can move the legs in and out, and also forward and back. Let me see if I can actually get it into a stable walking pose. I don't want to go too far with it, but I feel like I should be able to get that to balance just a little bit. Let's see if I get it. Well, there, you have to have it on one foot. One foot has to be flat, it feels like, but you are able to get that to look like it's actually moving. And for this one, the alternate builds first take it, so there's the standard one, and in-game it looks a little bit different. They had to make it wider and actually a little bit shorter. It actually looks, the more I look at it, the more different it looks from the in-game compared to the physical build. But this one changes things up a bit and focuses more on the forward firepower. And then this one actually is able to fly, the Soaring Samurai Mech, which has little boosters that are, of course, in universe, the Samurai Mech by default is able to boost quite well, but I think this is the only way to get it in game to do that. But again, all of these builds come from the exact same parts. And last up is Jay's Storm Fighter, which takes us even farther back into history. I wish this one was a little bit longer, a little bit more sleek looking. It's also unfortunate that there's just no way to pull off the transforming feature in this small scale like the real one had, which was really, really cool. But yeah, this is the smallest of them, probably the most abstract looking. It's unfortunate that they didn't have a transparent color to use for that 1x2 slope piece there to create the canopy, but it does stand out relative to all other things from the Dimensions series. You can pick this out just by looking at it and see what it's supposed to be, and that's really what it's trying to do. But it becomes more impressive when you consider, again, the alternate models that that are available with it. Again, in game, it's very different, quite very different. In order to be able to fit a figure there, you scale it up quite a bit. But this is very different, and very different in its physical form as well. I actually like that version better. It looks very, very mean. And then this is the final upgrade, which looks a little bit more like a skiff kind of thing, like more of a hover speeder. So that's it for Ninjago for now, for LEGO Dimensions, all of the physical stuff. You get just one of these fun packs, one of the 3, and you're able to access the Ninjago Adventure World in-game. You don't need to get all of them, but each of the characters has its own attacks and its own abilities in-game, you know, in the digital form, and each of the builds has its own, you know, its own progression and its own way of fighting and moving around. Share your thoughts in a comment of what you think of these as physical sets, and also let me know which of these is your favorite of the 3. For me personally, I'm gonna have to go with the Nia Fun Pack with the Samurai X and Samurai Mech. Not just because they're the largest. I usually try to steer away from the largest as being my favorite. I try to go for the whole quality over quantity thing, but here that just looks so good. And, you know, they were able to use those extra parts to good effect. And I like the detailing even on the toy tag for Nia, and also the prints on that figure I think are really good. But let me know what is your favorite. So thank you very much in advance for your feedback. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.